Skin all the way Southern T. Back with another EP. And I'm here with some good news, some breaking news. A couple months ago on Southern T, I had did a Southern T EP, and I was talking about 16 women fighters and 8 mega fights that I think women's boxing should make to help grow and boost the sport. Uh, Amanda, Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor was good. D Free, appreciate you sliding through. Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor was one of the fights mentioned. We had that fight happen already. Cindy Roos versus Franklin Cruz was one of the fights mentioned. We had that fight to happen already. We thought we were about to get Savannah Marshall and Clarissa Shields, you know, and now we got Alycia Baumgardner and Mikaela Mayer, who just agreed to fight in the summertime. You know what I mean? So I've gotten 2 out of the 8 super fights in the women's division that I think will help grow the sport, depending on what Savannah Marshall do. You know what I mean? Her and Clarissa Shields got that thing going. Savannah Marshall went kind of quiet on Clarissa Shields, and then they had that injury thing, and now the fight got to get pushed back. So maybe it still gets made this year, but as a consolation prize, Mikaela Mayer and Alycia Baumgardner agreed to fight in the summertime. This is one of the bigger fights in women's boxing. You know what I mean? It's going to be taking place. It's going to be taking place at the 130 pound division. It'll be a unification battle at the 130 pound division between Alycia Baumgardner and Mikaela Mayer. These two women, they have a real feud going on. You know, they feud on Twitter, they feud on social media all the time. You know what I mean? This is a real thing. You got Mikaela Mayer, you know what I mean, who is the young lady on the right. You got Mikaela Mayer, who feels like Alycia Baumgardner, tried to avoid her, who didn't really want this fight. Mikaela Mayer has been really vocal and wanting to fight Alycia Baumgardner as of late. Alycia Baumgardner was attempting to fight. Uh, Alycia Baumgardner was attempting to fight a different champion in the division. I forgot her name, but she's also unified uh, in the division, but it fell through. So we ended up getting this Alycia Baumgardner and Mikaela Mayer fight. I had stated previously that I thought maybe Baumgardner was a little hesitant to fight Mayer, because she was trying to make that other fight. But lo and behold, she comes out and she agrees to fight Mikaela Mayer. And on Twitter, Alycia Baumgardner said, just for everybody who was wondering, yours truly is the reason that this fight happened. Clearing up any thoughts that she avoided Mikaela Mayer. Now, I will tell you this. Now, rather, I feel like she was hesitant for this fight or whatnot. It's going to be a hell of a fight. Alycia Baumgardner is more than game. Alycia Baumgardner is coming off one of her biggest victory against Terry Harper, in which she became the WBC champion. You know what I mean? She has defended the belt once since then. What's good, Big Tex? Appreciate you sliding through. She has defended the belt once since then. You know what I mean? Successfully. Dear Alycia Baumgardner. Get my screen up so y'all can see. Okay. There you go. Alycia Baumgardner. You see right here. With a record of 12-1, 7 KOs, 28 years old, standing at 5'6". Fights at the 130 pound division. She's facing off against, she just agreed to face off against Mikaela Mayer. Alycia Baumgardner. I see Mikaela. I don't know how to spell that. She spelled her first name a little funky. I'm putting in Mayer. Let me find Mikaela Mayer for y'all so y'all can see, so I can give y'all a visual. But yeah, they've had quite the beef, brewing over the last couple of years. So they both finally agreed, to get in the ring, type deal. Mikaela Mayer is a top ranked fighter. Mikaela Mayer is a top ranked fighter under Bob Arum. She's 17-0 with 5 KOs, 31 years old. She stands at 5'9" with a 66.5-inch arm reach. She's coming off a unanimous decision win over Jennifer Hine. And before that, she fought Maivia Hamadouch to unify the titles in the excellent fight. She's currently the WBO champion as well as the IBF champion is Mikaela Mayer. So this fight is a 3-belt unification between Mikaela Mayer and Alycia Baumgardner. You know what I mean? So this is going to be a fight in the 130-pound division between two champions, undisputed fight, one of the bigger fights in women's boxing. If this fight is to happen, and we get Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall this year, I will have 4 of the 8, biggest fights I think to happen in women's boxing that I think will need to help and grow the sport. We very well could get 4 of those fights, just this year. So this is just something, I want to keep y'all updated on. I know a lot of people not big on women's boxing. Not a lot of people take the time to talk about it, but I just wanted to do my due diligence to let y'all know that this is a big fight that y'all not go on to miss. This is a real big fight. Going to be a high action fight. You know what I mean? Mikaela Mayer is an active fighter. Alycia Baumgardner is a very smart, strong fighter. Should be good. They're set. They agreed to fight in the summer or early fall. No particular date has been set yet, but this fight is on, and they are in agreement. But that's all I got. Skin the Hardaway 7T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. But this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Love.